Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Commanders, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
60 Bison, 60, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
You're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Cowboy 80.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Merritt on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels now against a blitz. Screen pass here for Merritt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels throwing on third. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal, Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's got Devontae Smith. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Motion man sent left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And 20 at the 27-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
22 yards. That's good for Eagles.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Reese, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We've set it downs from 37. 1st down throwing for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry-up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 8 yards.
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Third and long for Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one connects. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
more yards. That's another Washington.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders tie it just before halftime.
Washington.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Liking 18.
The Commanders will line up for the
Hawk
two-point
70.
conversion.
Hawk 70.
Final throw before the break. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the two-point try.
Eagles 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Shipley now to return. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all
for
set for the
Philadelphia.
kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he spins right by him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Daniels finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Complete to number 86.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has it downfield, working left. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now.
Commanders 23, Eagles 14. Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a hot balloon favorite.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Trimmer.
Hurts throwing again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got to keep